Hello. Okay, so my mic was off that whole time. Okay, so I'm listening to the stream right now to try to see if the audio is mixing well, if the audio is good. Should be good. Alright, cool. Now, hello everybody, welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch. This is the game we're going to be streaming today. It's classified as a walking simulator, but it's uh, from what I've seen and what I've heard, it's a really good storytelling game. Good storytelling experience. Blah, 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 blah. Narrative, narrative, narrative. Let's get into this game. Alright. Oh, okay. Controls. No.
A
Oh.
lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Alright. Okay. I'm going to adjust the settings real quick, because, wow. Sensitivity. Okay, okay. So good to know. Good to know that there is no sensitivity. Yay. Oh well. It's real beautiful,
I
though.
lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Well, guess they weren't that urgent. Me at my homework.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Whoa. This looks nice.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
I don't know if I go this way or that way, so I'm just gonna go this way, see how it goes. I hate split paths, because I don't know which one to go down, like, ever, so...
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Huh. I don't know, I feel like there's something down there. A deer. Wow. Pretty neat.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Wow. One big house. So apparently, it looks like it just leads to the same place. Old ass truck. I usually explore in games like these, but I also know that like sometimes that messes up the narrative, because you kind of like are just like, whoa, found something here, and it's like, well, shit, you know. And I don't like messing up narrative structure. I'm like a literacy nerd, just a nerd in general, really. Right? What are the controls here? Oh, wait, nope. That's the pause button. Missing Milton Finch. Huh. Okay.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
I mean, might just be me, but there seems to be some spooky ghost shit going on around here. I mean, to be fair, this is kind of the start of like every horror movie ever. Missing posters everywhere, creepy ass abandoned house. I mean, how is this not a horror game?
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Oof. Yikes.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Well, that's kind of useless.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Alright. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and have to head around back. I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad for the people who have to like, who would have to just like drive all the way out here just to like get the trash and the recyclables. Oh boy, that would not be fun. Oh.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I mean, then again, you were 11. Kind of a long time ago. Six years apparently.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Wow.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Huh. So me being Edith, that... God, who is that? I've seen the family tree before, I just don't remember who's who. I know Lewis is Edith's brother. I think Dawn's the mother. And she's like grandmother or great-grandmother. Something. They're all related somehow. Gosh, it sounds like Once Upon a Time.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Yeah, that would be a drawback of like living out in like a nice big like I don't know
Nothing in
mansion.
the
I
house
guess.
looked
No.
abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Oof. But like, if you had like a mansion out in the hills, like yeah, that's nice and fine and all, but like, who's really gonna deliver to that house? Let's be honest here.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Huh. Well, Milton's the brother as well.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Oh. If that's not metaphorical, then that's very disturbing. well, that's, yeah, okay.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Hmm. You know what? Fair enough.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Wonder what the inside of the original house looked like. Must have been nice.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Okay, so great-grandma. Right. And we're back in the kitchen. Alright, cool. Let's go upstairs. Wait. Okay. Upstairs.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
What a power move. Calvin.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Wow. Well, that's not sad or anything.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Wow. Wait a minute. No, I just want to see when they died. Okay, 70. Oh, no. Oh, that's... Oh, boy. You can tell a game's gonna be hard when, you know, you look through a peephole and, says a 1-year-old died. So, yeah. 11. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Ah. So there were 2 Edith Finches. So, I mean, what I'm assuming what happened, there can only be one, so she won the fight. Sven Hofsten Finch. I almost just like died reading that. 59. And Edie. Wow. That's like a long time. Like 93 or something like that.
Nearly 100 years.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, no, that's 93. Let's just investigate some more. Okay, let's wait to go into the basement. Or attic. Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Oof. That sounds rough. Oh, she was 16. No, 26. Nope. I'm sorry, I'm bad at math, so like I don't do it well. So, yeah, no, that was 16. Oof. Damn. Ooh. Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Man, that sounds rough. 10 years old. She died when she was 10. Why is everyone dying young? They all just, like, went into, like, Edie. Into all their life forces just went into Edie to where she lived, like, almost 100 years. That's what
I
happened.
spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
I was about to say, why didn't she seal this one up? Wait, I think I remember an interaction on the wall thing. It was like, right.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Huh. Odin's beard. He has no beard. Yeah. Oh yeah, those. As my brother is saying right now, he has, and I quote, hella mutton chops, which I can agree wholeheartedly.
He looks like a no-mustache General Burnside.
I don't know. He just said he looks like a no-mustache General Burnside, in which I don't know who that is, because I'm an uncultured
Louis told me
swine.
there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Huh. Secret passages. I wish I had a house of secret
Turns
passages.
out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Wow. Baby crib.
But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Is this Molly's room?
I grew up
Molly.
looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
She had a hamster.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own
Gerbil.
even tinier gerbil cage.
That's amazing.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
This is a really pretty room. You know, aside from the overgrowth. Actually. But it looks really nice, though. Like... Wow. Change the color scheme and I would probably, like to be in this room. You know?
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, I'm a small now. Oh my god, I have a body. I'm like a 10-year-old now. That's whack.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Ew. Is the gerbil in the drawer? Gerbil's in the drawer, probably.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Okay.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
That sucks.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh, gross. Oh, I would not be able to do that.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh, that explains the overgrowth. She had like a bunch of like berries and stuff in her room. Oh, that's cool.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
I'm a motherfucking cat now. Do I have a cat body? No, I don't have a body. Okay. Ooh.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh, it's Christmas time. Come here, you motherfucker. I'm gonna eat you. A fireplace still lit. Christmas decorations. Wow, this has a lot of detail. Like, oh my gosh. I just want to admire this for a bit. There's Christmas lights, and like, how the hell would you even, like, I would not be willing to like put Christmas lights up on that tree like when it's like right by a cliff. That's scary as hell.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Hold up. Those are mannequins. What the hell? Okay then. I like the, like, I like that it doesn't look this, like, the same that it would if, like, you know, as, like, Edith sees it now. Like, cause it's like, what, 1947, something like that?
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
Come here, motherfucker.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Oh. Oh, God. No. I'm not afraid of heights or anything, but no.
I gobbled her up.
Ah,
And suddenly,
shit.
I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Ooh, I get to do owl things. I can't see anything.
Rabbits.
Oh, great, I'm gonna starve. Oh, boy. Oh, I'm not good at this. Let's just patrol the land, I guess. Oh, I'm not good. I'm gonna starve. Wait, I see a rabbit. Come here, you motherfucker. Yeah!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
I mean, granted, that's what she said, but still. Sorry. Couldn't help myself. Is there something down there?
A mama rabbit.
Give me something to munch. Wait. No, that's a bush.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
You know, that's dedication.
Suddenly, I was a shark.
Keep going. Oh my god, I'm a shark now. I'm just like tumbling down. I'm sorry, that's just kind of funny to me. Come on. Gotta do the shark flop. I'm sorry, but this is just kind of funny seeing a shark.
I rolled
Oh
off
my
the
god.
cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Is it possible to eat that fish down there? It is.
I wanted
Let's
fat, juicy seals.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is weird. Where'd the seal go? Where did it go? Get back here. Let me eat you. At least it leaves a trail, am I right? I lost him again. Oh, come on. I was right by it. Get you. Got him.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Whew. Where is it? Where's another one? It's food time, give me that seal. It's got my seal of approval.
It grabbed on tight. Oh, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Where am I? Oh wait, I'm a tentacle monster. Otherwise known as an octopus. Sweet. How far do my tentacles go? Oh, okay, I get it.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh, do I get to eat people now? I want to eat people. I'm gonna kill people.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh, sweet. I love it. I love it so much.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Who needs to stop when you're an octopus? Uh-oh, there was words there. I screwed it up. So I'm just so determined on eating people right now.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I think I'm a snake now. No, I think I'm still the octopus. I just move automatically.
I got closer and closer.
Oh, it's my room. Let's go up there. No? Alright, well, I can't go up there. Let's go into bed.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
That was cool.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
I wonder what happened to her. Maybe she, because like she said she knew she was like gonna be gone soon. But I don't know. Oh. Oh, okay. But I don't know. Like, I think she died in her sleep that night, maybe. Because this game, you're supposed to, like...
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh. Wait a minute. What was the book? Where is Edie? Okay. So Edie was the mother of Molly? I think. I mean, it looks like that. I think so. I don't know. But, because like in the description of this game says you relive every family member's like last day, like the day of their death. So she probably died in her sleep. Probably from a sickness. Or starvation, but I really think it's a sickness. Maybe she had, maybe it's like, maybe she had like stomach cancer or something. That would make sense. Makes sense to me. What the hell is that? It looks like some sort of totem pole or something. Either way, on with the story.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Ooh, that is tough.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Oh my god. So Molly was Edie's daughter.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oof.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Yikes. The chops on that man, though. You gotta respect the chops. Oh, so, okay, so Edie was the one that was making memorials for everyone. That makes a lot of sense. Sven, Edie. Oh, right, because she was married to Sven, right? Yeah. Okay.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
That's funny.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Oof. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it was Edie that was Edith, right? Maybe?
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Nice.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Oh, so, okay. So her husband died building a dragon slide. Built 1937, Sven Finch. Huh. So, they finished it. They finished the house in 37, okay. Alright. Just want to make sure that there's nothing I'm missing here. That way we can continue and I won't feel bad. Damn, she lived a long time.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Ooh. Can't tell if you're throwing shade or just being, like, in good remembrance. I know it's actually just being good remembrance, but still. There's
The
a
only
lot
trace
of
Grandpa
things.
Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
I'd say. There's like so much fluff on the carpet. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to do that much, to be honest. There's a secret in this bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh. No, wait, no. I don't think this is where I don't think I want to progress yet. No.
Sven gave
There's
Sam an
a
old
thing
camera
over
he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Wait a minute. Hold up. No, because there was a name on the door, though, wasn't there? Yeah, it's that, I think. Huh. I could have sworn there was a name on this door. I mean, it's sealed up and there's peepholes, so there must be, but I don't know what the hell's up with it. Am I missing something? Well, I guess not. So let's just continue on. Crap. One sec. Sorry. Oh, you had a secret photo developing room? Ooh. That's all sorts of nice. Milton. I still feel like I'm forgetting something there. I'm sorry, I just can't help but feel I'm forgetting something. I just know I am. Yeah, well. If I miss something, I miss something. Oh, this is cool. Huh.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
The command center. Oh, this is cool as fuck, dude. Command
I guess
center.
my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, oh my god. This is cool. Little space action figure guy. Oh my god. I love it. I want something like this. Like when I become a full grown adult and I just like and I'm gonna like have my own room and stuff, like I'm gonna do this to it. I'm gonna put a bridge over my bed. Like that's cool.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Swinging Simulator 2019. Oh, I could do too.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
I don't like
But
how
that
close
day,
to the edge the swing
He
is.
finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
I really don't like how close the thing is.
I'm gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Oh
And
boy,
maybe
the branch is
he'd
gonna
still
break
be
or
here.
some shit.
But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I remember in like elementary school there were always rumors that if you went around you went to like another dimension or something.
The day
Oh,
he
God.
made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh no. I was right. I was right. Oh boy.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Oh god. Oh no.
That's not even the worst.
Oh, I know. I know. God. My brother's like, that's not even the worst death. I'm like, I know. Because, like, I know of a couple other deaths. I remember a couple other deaths that I'm like, but still. Oh, God. Like, see, I called it, though. And I really wish I didn't. That's, like, always my, like... See, the thing is, I'm not afraid of heights, but I really do not like being on edges of cliffs. Okay, there's no audio for that one. That was weird. But, I mean, I think after seeing that, you guys can see, like, rationality of my fears. Oh, yes, a dinosaur. It's a whole ass bookcase you had to make into a hidden passage. I want to know, like...
Passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay, this just links back. Oh, it's a wine cabinet. I forgot to go into the attic.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
And that was the famous one, right? Yeah.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Huh.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Okay. Bigfoot.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yikes.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better.
Me
I
too.
think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So
Ow.
Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
I'm playing in the comic books. Hell yeah, dude.
Scratch and imagine the worst.
Oh, it's even playing Halloween. Ooh. Fuck your chair. Fuck your other chair. I'm going on a massacre. But I wanna... Come on. 8 balls away blast. Come on, you son of a bitch. Yeah. I got an achievement for that. Oh my god. Oh, that makes me laugh. That does put a smile on my face. When I'm done, half of the cleaning utensils will cease to exist. I hope they'll remember you.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
That's good to know.
just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh. This is actually kind of cool. It's like, it's the same house. Well, no, duh, Austin, it's the same house. But it's like, even like modeled the same stuff. It's just slightly different, like arranged. Who the hell puts books like that? I'm ashamed of this community. It's time to go out and see all the stars out. I'm sorry, I had to. Okay. Oh God. Sorry, that like, I thought that was like something. I was like, no. Walter Finch. You know, let's just go in here instead.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Well, that makes sense, because, like...
describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara
I was gonna say.
saw the hook man and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Well, God. Was gonna say, no wonder he's gone. It took me forever to get to him. Ah, shit.
There's gotta be another way out of here.
Here we go again.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Oh, it's Molly's room again. Even in another flashback, you can't get out of this room.
Hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
She gonna die. She gonna die. She gonna die. Hookman corridor. Hookhand corridor.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Oh boy. Hookman's gonna kill me in the face.
At the door,
And the butt.
she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Where the hell did you guys come from?
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh,
Now that's
God.
what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh my God. That was crazy. So her boyfriend killed her, cut off her ear, and put it in the box.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
My goodness. Well. Oh, crap. Let me close the book to close the book. Nice. How is this not just a pile of mold right, like now? 'Cause... Ew. Anyway, that's, like, crazy. I think I need to go back to go forward.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Oof. Huh?
Cool Tales from the Crypt thing, though. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was a really cool, like kind of call out to, Tales from the Crypt. God, that was cool. So I think I went through all these rooms.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Oof. Well, guess what we're doing now? We're gonna investigate this
A
box.
lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Taking time to actually pack things? No. Like just leaving stuff behind? Yeah, sure, let's do that. No. No. Stop going the backwards way.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
I see you moved the saw. That's probably a good choice.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
So, okay. It's a little bit weird to me, honestly, admittedly, that, like, once, like, a Finch dies, like, no one touches their stuff afterwards. Like, at all, ever.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Pretty cool. You know what? Hell, let's do it.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh, damn.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Oof.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Oh my god.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped.
No more shaking.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
I keep forgetting I have a different body depending on which character I am.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Well, shit.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
He was... He was 53. 23. He was 23 when he went down here.
I'm sure my mom
But
was
he
trying
was-
to protect me.
Wait a minute, but he was... What, 16? No. He was like 13 when his sister Barbara died. So that... Took him a couple years, I guess. Man, this guy was hiding all his life, wasn't he?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
You know, that's fair.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
Albinos. Oh boy.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
The hell? So I just threw all this stuff in here. Oof. Watch, the train comes again. Boop. It's like, I'm gonna do to you what I did to
Now that
Walter.
there's only one of us left. Or maybe two. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Yeah, definitely pregnant. Yeah, that's also a problem. Wonder why the train didn't come around anymore. Oof.
What kind of zoning laws will allow a train to pass under a house?
You know, that's a good question. I'm okay then.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
That's kind of depressing as shit. One sec, sorry. I'm trying to make sure my mic ain't destroyed. Okay, sorry about that. But, yeah. Oh.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
It'd be cool to like live here. You have your own personal beach and stuff.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Oof. So instead of this being to the, like, the gamer, the player, it's to her
I think
child.
People in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
So, okay. Oh, this is the pillar I saw up there. Oh, up there. Wow. I guess I'll just say oof to that. F in the chat, boys. F in the chat.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Shit.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
This is all definitely, yeah, a lot of pets. Derpy. Derpy Jr. Oh no, not Derpy Jr. Look how they massacred my boys. Burpy, Chirpy, Flurpy, Lurpy, Zerpy, Derpy, and Derpy Jr. It might have been gerbils. Wait, what year does it say? It says it was like the 1900s, late 1900s. So. Hey, 1969. So yeah, no, these probably were birds. Well, I bet you one of them was a cat. Right, but where's Molly the cat? Because I know we had a cat named Molly. What's this one? Senor Frog. That's probably Molly the cat.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Damn. Wow. That's depressing. Okay, so, wait. Molly, Barbara, Calvin, and Sam, and Walter were all siblings. Molly died before Walter was born. That's depressing. And Sam. Wow, so, okay. One lived to 10, one lived to 16, one lived to 11, one was 33, and the other was like 53. God, that's sad. Most of these people die when they're kids.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
God, these kids die quicker than anti-vax kids. What the hell? 10th birthday? Nope, get shot. Oh, God. Hold up. I just remember, Molly's tombstone just hit me. If I'm thinking right, then it is super freaking sad. 2 days after her birthday. She died 2 days after she was born. Sharkbird cat. It's been low. Okay. But damn.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Ooh.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Yo, that's the old house. Welcome to MTV Cribs. This is my house. My second house, at least. Okay, fine. I'll play the rest of the story. Yes. I want to pronounce a spoiler alert for this game. Everyone fucking dies.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gregory. This is later on down the line. Down the lineage. So Sam Finch, the only one that lived from that generation, gave birth to Gus Finch. That's like, okay, that's a few years. And then Gregory Finch. Oh god, that kid died when he was young. He was just 1 year old. Damn. Milton Finch. They don't know if they're dead yet. Or yeah, that's the one that went missing. Yeah. Sanjay.
She
Kumar.
lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Sanjay. Was that the dad, maybe? Was that my dad? Yeah, that's my dad. Ooh. And then Lewis Finch, which is my brother. Is Milton also my brother?
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
That's tough. Like, that's really sad. I mean, it's one thing to have, like, a bunch of your family die, but to have the thought that one of them might still be alive, but, like, knowing
There's
the
so
curse
many
and
things
stuff,
I
like,
wish I
it
could
might
ask
not be.
my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Let's go up the treehouse.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Called it. Freaking called it. My friend just put in chat, I played this game last week. It's so freaking good. Heck yeah, it is, my dude. Yeah, walking on glass, on like a glass roof, isn't the wisest decision.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Sorry. Nice. Sorry, my mouth decided to make noises.
They were both pretty intense.
Those words plastered on a bear rug.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Oh boy. That seems like a good idea. Alright.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Interesting.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Perfect.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything? It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Yeah, get wrecked, nerd. Where are you? Oh.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
Yep. That's the
I'm
spirit.
gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are. Hey! Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Not really, no.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Oh, Calvin was the one that flew off into
Grandpa's
space.
Fen taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
Where am I supposed to photograph?
Let's see.
Maybe. Huh. I'm kind of stupid.
What was it? Could have been.
There's obviously something I'm missing. I'm kind of dumb. I'm just gonna take so many unnecessary photos. Come on, there's something. There's gotta be something. Do I photograph a gun? No. That's not it. Any like frogs or something around here? Ah. I am so confused. Help, I want to get the narrative along. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm stupid. You know what? Let's just take a moment to enjoy the music while I try to. Oh, wait a minute! I found it. Yeah.
Good eyes, Don.
Oh, thank God! I was gonna have to stall for longer. Okay. Okay. You got this. Ooh. No.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you need to be strong.
That's a good over-shoulder shot. Kevin so satisfying, I'm gay.
Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready. Great shot, Don!
Ooh. That's some great photography. Oh, that's kind of fucked.
I'm proud of you, Dawn.
Oh.
Always remember that, okay?
I cannot control.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Oh God. Oh. Oh fuck. Ah. So both brothers got thrown off a cliff.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh. Oh God, that's why Dawn hated all the like death and stuff. She saw her own father's death before her eyes. Oh, that hurts. I mean, that hurts a lot. Oof. And yeah, you take Kevin says you take script out of context. It does sound a bit wrong, but eh. Right now we're in context, so that's how we're dealing with it. Oh gosh. That hurts.
The way he died has me just like, oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The puns. Okay. Alright. Should do a little bit more crawling.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
You know, I know they have a bunch of hidden passageways and stuff, but it seems like at one point they just, like, only travel through secret passageways. Because how the hell else would you get in certain places? Oh, right, the sealed doors. Okay, well, admittedly, I'm kind of stupid, okay? So, don't, like, judge me. Miss me with that judgment. Oh, boy. This is going to hurt. I'm playing it. They're like, oh, just press play already. I'm playing it. Do you
Okay.
not see me playing?
Do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Watchin's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Give me them ducks. Give me them duckies.
What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
Oh no. I threw the whale in. Oh no.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us.
Oh.
About the world he saw.
Oh no. Oh no.
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. He'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
A frog noise just came out of my controller. Oh my gosh. Oh god. That really sucks. Oh no. Oh boy. That poor baby. I just killed a baby. I just killed a child.
No, you didn't. The dumbass mother did.
I just killed a child. Oh no. That was a frog.
Austin.
I want to sulk. I want to sulk in the deaths of the children. Okay, so now let's go ahead and play the game. Let's play the game.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
That's an oof.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you.
So did he get, like, hit by rubble? Like, during the wedding?
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Huh. I thought he was gonna get, like, flat out struck by lightning or some shit like that. Cause it seemed like he was going there. Greg, be a baby. I love that. Run to mailbox and back.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Considering the mailbox is like down out the house, through a cemetery, through another house, through a forest, and then up a hill.
My friend apparently called the police on me because I killed the child. He's like, I'm calling the police. 6911? Yeah, he murdered a small man's. Yeet. That sounds about right for me. Alright. Alright, let's do this.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
I keep forgetting I'm pregnant. That's a sentence. Oh boy. Anyway, back to the seriousness of this.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Okay.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Wow. She had kind of like a memorial for her brothers and her father up here, huh? Sad boy hours. I don't know where to go next. Gregory, Don, Gus. Alright. Crap, I don't know where to go. Okay, so going back up there is not where I'm going to go. I'm sorry, it's probably super obvious, but I just don't know where it is. Okay. It's also kind of sad and depressing. Wow. Who knew a game about, like, death would be sad and depressing? Where's the next place? Was it up there? Couldn't be, could it? Oh, okay, well let's just try to climb up here again, see if that happens. Okay. Ah, yes, it is up here. Okay.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Huh.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh, we're getting to the end of this. Dawn, Louis, Milton, Edith.
And to see kids in the house again.
Okay, so one just kind of did their own thing, which is my character, which is Edith. One was creative, which was Milton, and then one was organized, which is Louis. And then there's Don, who's kind of a mess. Like, let's be honest. Which, understandable.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's understandable considering what this family's been through.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Huh. It's a little classroom. Now that is really cool.
But it didn't last.
Didn't last. Edith, and then, Louis. Loose rules. You know, I'm kind of curious of how they got all this stuff up here. Like, with the desks and the bookshelves and stuff. Commit Black Widow.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Yeah, I should go where the letters tell me to go.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Oh boy, we're getting to the part where Milton disappeared. Sad boys. I want to go around and see if there's something. Because I don't know, sometimes there's like extra like storytelling things around. I just like getting the full story and stuff. Stop distracting me, I need to do homework. Well, just do your homework. This is a calming game. You can like levitate while listening or watching. Huh. Is this one of those like little model sets that you like put together? Really cool. This is cool.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh my god. I love this. That's cool.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Huh. Wow.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
I could
Whatever
imagine
Milton
it
had
would
found
be.
in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
I can imagine it would be a bit awkward if Milton came back and the door was sealed. But that's really cool, though. I want a room like that.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself.
Okay. Sorry, I was reading comments.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Oh. These stairs lead nowhere. Oh, it leads to the top. Okay. Understandable. So it looks like Dawn also did some, like, house building work as well.
This room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Oh my god. Hell yeah. My eye is bugging me right now. High school diploma. Lewis Finch. Oh, this is pretty cool. What is this?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Ooh.
Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
To multitask.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats.
Ah.
Toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Oh, dude.
I worried about him then.
This is really cool.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Is it just me or is the thing getting bigger? Oh,
I
it's definitely
even
getting bigger.
encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
The fish is always still there though.
He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh, cool.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
Oh,
We
this is
started
hard.
drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for radiant rainbows.
Love rainbows. Oh, no. I just, like, took down a rainbow.
He followed the sound of her
Yeah.
electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh, this is going to be hard to deal with.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh no. I just got a loading sign, that means something bad's about to happen.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh boy.
He began to forget the world we know.
Oh no.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Is that Lewis? Might be Lewis.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. insisted on inviting me. His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Oh, God.
Bend down his head.
Oh, God.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
I think we need a break from that one, guys. Just... damn. On a lighter topic, you know, this room's pretty cool.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
At me. That would explain a lot of like the whole fantasy stuff, because like you can obviously see that he's a gamer. He's got a dual monitor setup and like a, I think this, no, this is not PlayStation. It's a Wonderland Turbo, guys. That's my favorite console. My Soldier console. But yeah, what's that? Theodore's Quality Cigars. He was a stoner.
No shit. There's a giant ass bong right there.
That's not a bong, that's a hookah.
Whatever.
That's a hookah, and then that's a pipe. Don't ask me how I know that. Just, anyway, back to the story.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
So yeah, Milton disappeared, Lewis died, and then it was just Dawn, me being Edith, and then Edie. God.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
It's a cool view though, like, let's be honest here.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
In a hurry much?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
No, my room.
But it had to end one way or another.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
The rooms of this, like the structure of how the house thing is, does have a Hello Neighbor-esque vibe. You are right, Kevin.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Whoa, a
That
flashback
night,
with
the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oof. Hope the tide doesn't come back in suddenly.
Turned around. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
My mom doesn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh my god. That was amazing. Whew. That was like really good. I love the narrative structure of that. Like that was really good start to end. Oh my gosh. I wanted to crack jokes along the way, but I also didn't want to because like there's like so much narrative going on. And like I just got so like immersed in each and every story. Like oh my god. And like just damn. Like that. If you guys are interested, you should definitely go and like get this game. It's if you have PlayStation and PlayStation Plus, it's free right now. So you can go get that, and if not, like go buy it, because like my god, that is. I really love the metaphors of the house and the narrative and all the stuff. Thanks, Johan. Achievement unlocked, or trophy earned rather. But like, yeah. I really love the narrative. I love the symbolism, the metaphors, all that type of stuff, and I really love also how like the deaths are also kind of up to interpretation in some regards. Like Molly's death, like you can interpret what happened, you can assume what happened. And as a point my sister actually brought up earlier, the characters, they don't actually die how they are said in the thing. Yeah, well, some of them, not all of them. Like Barbara, like how her story was like, oh, it was just a bunch of monsters in the end. But in reality, like, you can tell that it was legit just her boyfriend that killed her. Um, and then how Molly didn't actually turn into a cat and then a owl and shark.
Wasn't that disconnected from reality.
Yeah. My sister also thinks that Lewis wasn't like actually that disconnected. He just like killed himself. Well, I mean, obviously he killed himself, but like, still, I get what she means.
And like, if you want to go that way, Milton was the one who disconnected from reality and just like wandered off.
Yeah, Milton was. It seemed like Milton was very disconnected from reality too, because like, I mean, he was literally like his room was a cartoon. He was literally living in a cartoon world, and yeah, like, whew, like it's just really cool. I really like this game. I could like talk about this for a while. This definitely worth like, I think it's like $20 if you don't have PlayStation Plus. I think it's worth it. Definitely worth it. The end. Wow, that's... The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Okay. Damn. That's really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I did get lost at some points, but I think that's my own dumbass fault. So, just saying. But yeah, that's the entire game of What Remains of Edith Finch. I'm gonna keep this up for you guys to watch later, and you know, you can knock yourselves out with that. But yeah, I love that. Hey sis, what was your favorite story? Hey bro, what was your favorite story? He wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, I really like this style, especially with Barbara's as well, because it was a comic book-esque thing. Yeah, they did different styles for like every like single death, and that's, I just really love how creative one can be with like how things happen. Yeah, Kevin, this game does hurt.
Like
God, it hurts.
Every single one of these is kind of about like grieving.
Yeah, every one of these is about grieving and loss.
It's not about like the fact that this family is cursed. They're cursed with the same thing everybody is. Death. Everybody dies.
Yeah, this family is... Yeah. This family is cursed with death. Like everybody else's, like, family, yeah. It just seems more prominent. It seems more like, they emphasize it more. And they get hurt a lot more by it. So, that's crazy. It's really good, though. I love the styles. I love the themes. I love the comic book with Barbara. I love the, like game type thing with Lewis. This was really good. And yeah, so that's gonna be the stream, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for, you know, taking this journey with me. You know, just like we all went on a journey here today, and it was a really, really entertaining one. And there were a lot of sad points. You know, I was gonna say happy points, but not many of those, to be honest. But yeah, so that's that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.